Hello everybody, welcome back to a World of Warship Blitz game. This time in the Tier 8 German cruiser, the Admiral. Now, if you're wondering where... Now, I purchased the Legendary Commanders, the British and the German ones, about a month ago, a few weeks ago. And if you're wondering where the German Legendary Commander is, he is in the Admiral Hipper. I just don't play the Bismarck enough to put him in there. So he swaps between the Tirpitz and the Admiral Hipper. Now he's not optimised for cruisers because one of his tier skills is a dramatic improvement in the accuracy of secondaries. However, we are, and German cruisers don't get those secondaries, so not fully optimised, but still he's pretty darn good. And one of the best skills he's got is essentially a priority target, or what they call a sixth sense. So I can tell if they are pointing their guns or if they have me as their target, like I have this guy as a target. You can see he's got essentially the box around him, and there goes a yellow one. That yellow one means that one ship has me targeted, and that was probably that Russian cruiser. He's reversing out. He's still got me targeted. We're going to hammer away at that Mogami. That Cleveland's getting a bit of attention. I've got two now focusing on me. And that would be, of course, the Mogami. I've turned away. Yep. So I'm trying to keep the range relatively open and deal with this Mogami. Someone else gets him. That's fine by me. He's gone. This Rune looks like, so I misjudge. It's hard to tell which direction he's going. He didn't look like he was going forward. It doesn't look as though he's going in reverse either. I wonder if he's just stationary. He's got his rear turrets facing towards me. No one has me targeted at the moment. Yep, no, we're back in someone's sights. So we turn away, make ourselves a difficult target. There's the Richelieu. Let's hammer him. Give him a bit more lead. He's actually not moving that fast, so maybe not quite so much lead. And we turn in and we turn away. Only 2 hits. We start to get the turn away going. 8 shells go out. And I'm being targeted by 2 ships again, which is probably that Richelieu and probably the cruiser behind him. I've just got to basically make sure that I evade the worst of the slugs, because these are big ships. They can't evade my shells as well as I can evade theirs. And there's that nice little destroyer off to the right there, off to the left. Sorry. Oh, that felt good. Getting a citadel against the Richelieu. Let's see if we can repeat that exercise. And right, this little ship is coming in to try and make our life a little bit difficult. We assumed that he was going to try and show some broadside in order to get some torpedoes off, but he was not quite so keen to do that. And I've torpedoed something on the far side of him. God knows what it was, probably that Richelieu. And we're trying to deal with this Benson, and he's got a lot of guts. But anyway, we changed to HE, which will give him a bit of a fright when the time comes. And here we go. That knocks him back a bit, because at this sort of range, the problem is that those APs may have penetrate. And because I'm turning away, the timing sucks from his perspective, because, basically I dodge his salvo of torpedoes. I turn in, he puts up his smoke screen. I fire some torpedoes in because basically there's not much else to do with them. And there he is, he's in the clear outside of the smoke screen. And we just keep that up to try and knock him down, because obviously Cruiser's job is getting rid of destroyers. Bringing those front guns to bear. We try and predict where he'll be, and yeah. Bit of a fight to the death for this poor Benson, but once I get my guns on target, the matter's pretty well resolved. Only 20 seconds left in the game. There's the Iowa. Good, get some wins on that, or some kits on that. 10 seconds remaining. 5 ships to 2. You know, it didn't seem like a particularly effective game. That Iowa's obviously decided that we're the biggest threat. You could see the little number 1 appearing next to the crosshairs. But the game ended before that could all happen, and let's just go have a look at some numbers here. Got a Confederate and a Battle Star, so that's good to know. 63,000, so top of the heap for damage on our team, which is really good. So a really good result from the Admiral Hipper. A lot of hits, 108 shell hits, which is pretty good for slow firing shells from this ship. So yeah, quite an enjoyable game. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.